Have you seen this church and hall and, perhaps, thought of visiting? Hello, I'm Jane. Welcome to St Andrew's Westlands, Newcastle under Lyme. For many, coming into a building that they're not familiar with can be quite stressful. So I'm hoping this video will help you to become more familiar with the church site, and St Andrew's Hall. I'd like to show you around so that you can see what to expect when you arrive, what happens where the facilities are, especially the toilets. Let's start here at the vehicle entrance to the church site at the top of Pilkington Avenue. There's a one-way system for driving in and out, so you shouldn't meet any cars as you turn in, but please look out for pedestrians. The main disabled parking is in this area to the left and a few small spaces on the right. There's more parking behind the church. There is a small ramp to get onto the paved area in front of the church. Then there's a fairly steep ramp with handrail to get to the front door. There's usually a sign on the door when the church is open. If the door's closed, just push the right-hand door to open. Coming through the main door into the porch, this is the view into the church, which is light, airy and spacious. A warm welcome awaits, though the bunting won't always be out. Moving from the porch into church, and here is the welcome table, where there will be someone to help before, during and after the service. Assistance dogs are very welcome. Here you will be given a notice sheet and whatever printed material is being used during the service, an orange hymn book, a black songbook, a service sheet. Large print is available, please ask. There is a hearing loop. For those who need it, a printed copy of the sermon may be available on arrival if requested beforehand, but unfortunately this cannot be guaranteed. If you don't live in the parish, do pick up a copy of Link. The donation plate is not passed around. There's no expectation that visitors will contribute, but it's here if you want to give. Feel free to sit wherever you think you will be most comfortable. You can go down the centre aisle or either side aisle. On the right of the central aisle, there are 2 rows of chairs, with space at either end for a wheelchair, walking frame or pushchair. Chairs can be moved if more space is needed, or you could sit on the pew behind for extra leg room. There are more chairs on the far right, with a pew behind them that has more space in front of it. However, there is a restricted view from the seats in this area. On the left of the central aisle, there is a short row of chairs and a short pew to give extra space. There are more restricted view pews behind the pillars, in front of which is the side chapel. If you need to, please feel free to stay seated or to sit down at any time during the service. After the service, there will be someone here to pray with individuals, either for themselves or someone else, or for a particular concern. It's not counselling, but they can help you to express your worries or thanks to God in prayer. People who are leading different parts of the service will be in this area. When there is a music group, they will be on the right, and when there's a choir, they will be on the left. The screen is sometimes used, mainly for pictures or videos during all-age worship. There's also a screen to the right for those sitting at that side, but not to the left. Holy Communion is distributed at the rail, starting at the right-hand side. You'll be invited to go up. If you're unable and would like to receive communion where you're seated, then please ask the person who is shepherding. There is hand gel on the front pews if you wish to use it. There's a handle at both sides or a person in the middle if you need assistance with the step. Feel free to stand or kneel at the rail. If you would like a blessing, keep your hands below the rail. Hymn numbers are on the boards, with the book and hymn or song number being announced before we sing. To the right are the doors to the toilet, stairs to the parish room, and a fire exit. This fire exit would only be used if it would be unsafe to use the main entrance door. There are steps down outside. This accessible toilet is available to everyone before, during, and after the service. These stairs go down to the parish room and to another accessible toilet. You're welcome to go down to use it if you feel it's safe for you to do so, but be careful as the stairs are very steep. Usually a ground floor entrance at the back of the church is used to access the parish room. Mr. Noise's room is designed for use by under 3-year-olds. Some noise and movement is expected from young children, but if being in the service becomes too much, then this room is available. The service can still be heard. If you're feeling overwhelmed and just need to get to a smaller space, then you can go in here. If you can, please ask for help at the welcome table if you need it. There are bags of books and toys available for children or anyone with learning difficulties. Please ask at the welcome table. The Renew Westlands Cafe is open every Wednesday, 1:30 to 4 in the hall. It's a community cafe for anyone who wants to call in, a safe place for a chat and a cuppa. There's always a warm welcome, things to do if you want to, and very nice cake too. As you leave the church, do take the weekly notice sheet with you. It has the website on it, where you can find lots more information. Refreshments are served in the hall after the main morning service, and we do hope that you will be able to stay and chat. As you come out of the main door, please be careful as it's a tight turn onto the ramp and the steps are close by. Across the drive is the entrance to the hall. Cars use another exit, but there could be cars coming in from the road. Either use the steps or the slope, which comes up from the disabled parking area to reach the hall. The main entrance to the hall is through the double doors in the centre of the picture. The door to the right is a fire exit. The main door to the hall leads into the lobby. There's a doorbell to ring if assistance is required. The doors to the main area of the hall can be seen at the far side of the lobby. There are coat hooks just on the right inside the main hall area. Refreshments are served from the kitchen hatch. The middle pair of doors are to a storeroom. The door on the left is to the toilet corridor. Along the toilet corridor are 3 enclosed toilets with the accessible toilet at the end. There's no regular collection, so please be prepared to take away used pads and nappies. They can be put in the grey bin on the car park. Continuing along the drive past the disabled parking area and going round to the right is the main car park area, and the vehicle exit can just be seen at the end. From the main car park at the back of the church, there's direct access to the lower level of the building through the double doors. Going through the door, the accessible toilet is to the left. The door to the office meeting room is straight ahead, and the door to the parish room is to the right. In the winter, the Sunday evening service is held in the parish room where it's warm and cosy. There'll be a notice on the front door to let you know. The room in the picture is set up for Cafe Church, the second Sunday of the month at 6:30, a more relaxed style of service, beginning with refreshments. This room is also used for some groups, events and meetings. From whichever direction you approach the church and the hall, wherever you've come from, wherever you're going to, however you are feeling, I hope that you will feel able to come in, and we look forward to welcoming you soon. There is lots more information on the website. Search for St Andrews Westlands. There are service details, events and activities for all ages, and recordings of recent sermons. Do have a look at I'm New Here and Get in Touch at the top right of the welcome screen. Bye for now.